Right, doing the intros yet until everything's sorted. Streaming is now up, Maldy. Again, I'll check it myself before we get into it. Working. So I had to completely restart my Xbox.
You're on board with an Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, pissed him. Right,
yeah.
It's finally
then,
working. Right, so so for some reason I've restarted the game 4 times. Marin's out. He's crashed at Dunlop. Might get a safety car, Maldy, to restart ourselves here if possible. No, it's not like it though. Yeah. So the issue is restarted the game 4 times. Restarted the stream twice. Relinked it. Blah blah blah. Still wasn't going to work. And restarting my Xbox somehow made it work. I don't know how that works. I don't know why that's the case. God knows. David Games on left the session. So if you want to try and get him back in, Maldy, because he's currently leading the race.
Yeah, one moment.
So if you're wondering what the hell's going on, if you do watch this back, yeah, that's the issue. So I've had to completely restart my Xbox, and somehow that's fixed it. God knows why that's the case. I don't know why. It shouldn't have to do that. Always Noble almost crashes into the pit lane there. On the pit lane wall.
This is really going to help things then, considering that David Game has actually lagged out the session, so hopefully he can get back in as quickly as possible. But this will help Francie, Noble, Toby, Piston,
he's on 75, so it won't be too slow, but it's enough to catch up about 5/10 in the first 5 corners. Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to hurry up and join. This game's probably crashed or something, but yeah, we are back racing then. We're back with the action here at Japan, and Dilemma has looked to made a mistake in the first. Yeah.
He's retired, yep, that's... Oh, now for Jack has spun! That's Ecor Piston. Ecor Piston has spun through the second Degner.
Dipped it on traction there, I've seen that on the stream.
Yeah,
dipped it on traction.
Maybe a bit of grass on the exit, on the entry. Oh, he's hit the Alpine, he spun the Alpine race, spun Joey round. They're in the same party as well, so I don't think he's going to be happy with that. Oh dear. Now,
David Games joined.
David Games joined, but he's now down to P4.
Yeah. Sorry guys, as well for the comms. It's not going to be as good because we've had problems. Just let us get into the race.
Yeah, we just need to get into some sort of rhythm. And that's what I was hoping for the safety car. Rhythm. So I wanted to see it like a restart, but obviously we've had 2 crit DS and no safety car. So yeah, so we'll continue from here. David Games should be in his car now. This
should be interesting now. The David Games got incredible pace, so you should be able to catch up to these guys and make a good race. We've got Francie in the lead. That's Ganappi, by the way, Matt. Noble and Toby. And then you've got David Game.
Close, not close enough to make a move for Toby. Toby's around the back of this as well. Toby hoping for good as well. Oh, and Noble's lost it.
Noble.
He's kept it alive, but he's lost the position by Toby by doing so. It's so easy to do that for that corner if you're not careful.
I'm intrigued, Matt, why Toby started on the softs. I'm a little bit...
David Games on the softs, I think. He's just going aggressive for the start, I think they were hoping for maybe an early safety car or something.
Okay,
Noble's on the hards. Francis on the mediums. Seems mixed. Yeah, Francis on mediums, Toby's on softs, Noble's on hards. David Games on mid softs, Callum's on mediums, Danny D mediums, Salvador, Pitterms and 7 all mediums. Joey's on softs, Saz's on hards, Vivian and Jihan on softs. So it's a complete mix of tyres here. Mediums, I think, is probably the best way to go. It gives you an option to go on hards or softs. Gives you much flexibility between the 2 strategies. But right now, obviously, David Game was very quick off that start, Maldy, because he was on those soft tyres.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I thought he was on the slower tyre. So
yeah, that's why Toby's up here as well, because
he's on the back. He's on the back of Noble.
Oh, and there's a bit of touchy. Oh, and there's contact between the 2 Spanish drivers. I'm sure they're in the same party, but
Salvador's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, those soft tyres are going to start getting off soon. They'll be pitting in the probably next 2 laps. There's Danny saying they only last 6 laps, so all everyone's done plus 9 laps so far.
Sorry, Matt. Salvador is in the pit lane.
Yeah,
so Salvador's going for the pit stop.
Damage? No, it's just no really stop. Those mediums could do about 17, 16 laps, so I wonder what's made him do that. I think he's just going for them. Maybe he's just going for undercut.
Amputee Evict has span on spoon curve. He's not had a good race today.
Oh, he's just pinned it again. into the barriers. His front wing seems intact. More yellow flags. I think it's still for him.
Right then, Matt. So we've got front CP1. Second is Toby. Third is David Game. Fourth is Noble. So these four are all in the DRS. It's a bit like yesterday with you, Draper, Attila, and Ali Ferrari. So it's a bit similar to that, but all on very different strategies. I think no one in that top four yesterday was on the softs at any point. So
no, all of us went hards, man. Mediums hards.
So we will see, and he's retired. Yeah, not a good debut for him. Here we go then, Matt. We've got David Game right on the chuff of Toby here. David Game is really trying to get some points back in the championship. Salvador maybe going for some undercut, and David Game's in the pits. David Game's in the pit then.
I was game of an undercut, may as well. When you're on soft tyres, that'd be on to hards. If he wanted to go on the mediums, he probably would have done another lap, I would assume. He probably could get mediums to the end, actually. And he is. He actually has a set of mediums. So he's going to take those tyres to the end. They will just about do 16, 17 laps, the mediums will. We saw Ferrari do it. Oh, there's McLaren, so it's just McLaren retiring. I forgot it goes halfway across the bloody sector first before he actually retires. But yeah, those mediums will happily do 17 laps. Well, too much from this shoot. So that frees him up a bit, but he's going to get a massive undercut, especially on Noble.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
If Francis wants to cover his undercut, he's got to pit now for a set of hards. But if he wants, he can try and stretch his tyre out and slap on a set of softs towards the end.
Jihan span, Matt. Jihan span on unlock curve.
Yeah. Those two.
I almost
lost there, I did. Yeah, it's quite awkward because you've got like the exit curb out of Dunlop there. If you run a bit wide, just bottom out and then it sends you onto the grass. So you got to be careful you don't run too wide there.
Right then, Matt. Sorry to cut you off, but Seven did have a qualifying ban and he's up to P6.
Yeah,
we had a good start.
Yeah, I'm going to put on position changes. Yeah, plus 11.
Remember, he does have a 10-second time penalty as well as the qualifying ban. So.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Or dangerously driving for staying out with a front wing, broken front wing.
Oh yeah. Wait, did he not race last week then?
No, that was all last week at Canada against Tio, man.
I'm thinking of Tier 1 from Saudi Arabia, aren't I?
Yeah, you're thinking of 7, right? Right then, Callum is 3.1. Yeah, not the guy that took out someone in Tier 3.
No, I'm thinking of Tier 3. That was chaos. What's going on now with everyone staying on without no front wings? What's going on? Jihan got
anyway, right.
time penalty. He's been in the pit lane. I don't know why he's in the pits again.
Jihan.
Yeah.
He's not had a good night. He had some trouble connecting, and then he's tried getting back in. Cephas, he's not having a good showing here in Tier 2 tonight. P14 when I don't think it'll be P14 to be honest.
Yeah. Toby's going to pit this lap, I think. Anyway, it's longer now. He's just wasting his tyres now. He needs to get his pits up done, get the undercut sorted while you have the wash tyres. Because Factus will be on the better tyres later on in this race if he doesn't.
Yeah, so let's see then. So you got Francine P1, Toby P2, Noble P3. So I'm intrigued where David Game's going to be in all of this. That's going to be something interesting. Salvador is 4 seconds adrift of David Game, so he's also going to be in the mix around maybe where Callum is.
Continuing. That's going to be 13 laps on those set of softs. I'm glad he didn't do a formation lap, otherwise there'd be more worn.
Here we go then. Callum's in the pit lane. Set of hards, I think, for him. Yeah, hard for Callum. Is it going to be set of hards for Piston?
He's got to be because he's on the mediums, isn't he?
Yeah, there you go. Good stop there from Alfa Romeo.
15 laps. Enough.
Right, well, Salvador's I did say Salvador got the jump on Callum. I did say that. That's a good little strategy call there from Salvador to get himself ahead of the guy that was in P4. But this might work out here for Salvador, Matt. If he can get some good points on the board, it could really work out for the Spaniard. And there's another spin. I think that's correct.
Yeah. That's covering.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, those cars will be bombed out. Well, I just missed the virtual safety car they did. But then again, they might not get it anyway, even if they'd stay out, so it probably doesn't make a difference. But if Francis and Toby can get away with it, or even maybe Noble can go on to set of mediums, they could probably all pit here. Francis will probably have to go on to set of hards, but Toby and Noble can go on to set of mediums if they want to. If the virtual safety car stays that long enough.
What about strategy around here as well, Matt? It's about being on the right tyres at the right time, I've noticed. You really need to pick the tyres right.
Especially with track position.
And safety cars and things.
It's one of those tracks where you don't want to be pitting when your tyres have still got plenty of freshness in them. Yep,
okay then, Francis is in the pits, Toby's in the pits, Neville's in the pit lane, and Danny is going to come in.
Francis set of hards, and Toby and Nate will be on the set of mediums.
Yeah, all coming in. You'd be dumb not to pit really. Be out on a set of mediums. Francis on a set of mediums. No blades on a set of
I know
mediums.
Danny's gone to hard. Star's got.
Let's see where Salvador is. That's Fox's race, I think, because he had the virtual safety car. He was able to. He probably
Navigate's still leading. Navigate's leading. He's still got the jump on him. That's how powerful the undercut was, even the VSC.
Salvador's up to P5.
And Toby's got a drive through.
Yeah, that's Toby's race.
That's
Toby's race.
You've got to be steady when you come out of pits, because as soon as you come out of pits, the delta comes off. The delta comes straight onto you.
Yeah, that's Fox's race.
So
Fox's race completely. Bieber in.
Got to be straight on it.
And why you start out on a... What is he doing? What's going on here? Why is he... What's he doing?
I don't know. When did he crash?
He's came out the pit lane with a broken front wing. Maybe the team hasn't actually changed his wing. But yeah, Toby's race has fucked him out.
Maybe he's second no accidentally or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Watch out, got Williams, Safer. Yeah. I don't know, that's strange. I will only assume that he's put it on accidentally, put it on no. To change Francis and Toby are having a battle here. Nable's got ahead of Francis. Those hard are not quite working for Francis at the moment. The soft to medium is a little bit quicker to switch on it. Toby, I'd say, well, get your drive through done now before anything happens. Last thing he wants is the safety car to come out now, and then you can't use it.
The thing is, Matt, he's catching David game as well. He's caught 6 tenths on this lap.
He's got a pit though. He's staying out, which is a bit questionable. I would just get out and just get in clean air. Maybe he wants to build.
He's catching.
I
know he's using the ERS.
Yeah, I think he probably might want to build a bit more gap first before probably pitting. Try and get ahead of a couple of people.
That's shit, you know.
Yeah, that's the problem, because as soon as you come at the pits, the delta comes straight up, and it got him at turn 2, so he only had about 5 seconds to react.
Well, Feeble is the fastest driver out on the track at the moment. Love to see that. A lovely Brazilian leading the purple lap times. Love to see that. He's down in P11. He's in the championship battle, Matt, so it's not really ideal for him. Yeah, but yeah, this race isn't. Okay, I was about to say this race isn't exciting, but yeah, Toby's race is fucked.
Yep, she's got from bad to worse now. Down to 5 from Salvador, who is on the slightly older hard tyres. He pit on them very early, he did. So he'll be in the back foot for the rest of his race.
I think he's pushing. I think he's just pushing way too hard.
Yeah, I think probably the drive through's probably frustrated him as well. I know, it's like soon as something demotivates you, you just consistency in your pace just drops like a fly. So I think that's just really threw him off. I think. I say just pit now and get rid of it. He still hasn't pitted. He needs to get rid of it and just get himself back into head. Into himself.
Salvador picks
him off. Yeah, there's also DLC 7 getting close to Danny.
Yeah, this race has been decent.
So we did miss quite a bit off the start.
Yeah, the first few laps was probably the most exciting part, to be honest.
Oh, the 7 there was a bit. I think he kind of got a little bit scared there. He got on the curb at the inside of Dunlop. As soon as it was inside curb, he lifted off so very dramatically. I think as soon as you hit that curb, I think you thought, oh crap, might spin this car. Oh, the inside goes Joey on 7 out of nowhere, and he didn't quite make it stick, but he tried to get the move done, but he certainly closed the 2 up. I did not expect that to happen, and he's now making a move. He's using all of his overtake, it's just letting through. Yeah, he's just let the edge go through. Yeah, the medium's just getting in a little bit extra pace right now. About 4/10 faster lap at the moment.
Toby's trying to get the overtake done on Salvador, but he's going to have to pick this back, otherwise he's disqualified from the Japanese Grand Prix.
Yeah, that's why he's probably used his overtake, isn't he? I think it's that mistake probably hasn't helped. Yep, into the pits he goes. Make sure he doesn't get a 5-second time penalty to add on to that as well. He's
going to lose so much. Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he retires, to be honest.
No, he's probably going to come out behind the Haas, and he's like, well behind the Haas. It's quite a long pit lane, this is. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's come out, what, 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind out Viper in? 5 seconds. He's basically lost about 15 seconds. Easy.
Not ideal, but what is ideal is Joey's on the back of DJ Danny.
Yeah, it's a shame to see Pittstem have lose his car if he didn't have to. I think sometimes now I think also notice sometimes.
Oh yeah, he was running at the front, wasn't he?
Oh, talk about Pittstem, he's left the session.
Oh, lovely stuff.
That was the commentator curse right there. Oh, virtual safety car, that's just saved him.
Yeah, virtual safety car.
Can you do a drive-through penalty in the virtual safety car?
No, I don't think you can.
No, it's just a thought came to head there.
Because you can't serve it on safety cars, so I don't expect anyone to be able to serve it under.
Yeah. Sometimes because my main thought you can take 5-second time penalties under the safety car in your pit lane when you take a pit stop. And Corey retires in the pit lane, so maybe he caused it.
Was he at the back anyway?
Yeah, he was basically out down.
Okay.
I think the virtual safety car might be ending soon, so I had a little bit of a moment now. Jack's back into his car. Almost losing it. He's twice now. He's almost done that at turn 2. He's gained a lot of time. I think he lost a lot of time as I did. Now right at the back of Callum now. So David Game continues to lead the way here, Maldi, but he has got 3 lap older tyres than the people, the Noble and Francis.
Look, where the fuck's Noble? Where's Noble come from? What the fuck?
He was always been around there, wasn't he? He was P4, then he got ahead of Francis. He was P4 Maldi, then he got ahead of Francis, the lap out of the pits. And then obviously Toby lost, obviously dropped down.
David Game boxed early. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Okay.
That's why I was getting That's why I was getting tyres up and not the penalties. Because the penalties, I saw this yesterday, I was looking at the stream on there yesterday, you couldn't even tell who was in the pits, because when they have the penalties up, you can't even see. It doesn't even tell you who's in the pits, it just sees the cars drop. That's why I don't have the penalties up, because you just
I don't have penalties up because when Riggsy was commentating, he wanted to keep the dispense up, so he didn't show the pens.
That's what I like to do as well. So unless it's like curiosity need to know sort of situation. Joey and Danny are battling. I think Joey's just got past Danny, and Pittstem just got ahead of Callum. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Salvador to be losing a bit of time. He's on those hards, so it will be coming into their own in a few laps. Watch out for Francis as well, Matt, because those hards are going to be near the end of this race, but he might be a bit too late for the Ferrari to cause an upset. But Noble has got pace, and
he's in the pit lane. He retires. He's decided to give up.
I'm fuming. I'm fucking fuming. The Brazilian is retired. The Brazilian's retired. I'm fuming.
You know how you always got the AlphaTauri? It's got a really good front nose. I always quite notice the front end of the front nose of the Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
droops.
Oh, look, let's have a
droops.
look. Let's look at the Alfa Romeo. Oh, look at that sexy Alfa Romeo. Look at that. Oh, yes. Not as good as the AlphaTauri, though. All right.
For something kind of looks
Noble,
like
Matt. Noble's in the slipstream. Noble's in the slipstream of the AlphaTauri. Fuck me. Oh, my God. There's an AlphaTauri in front. Oh, my God. Right, anyway, moving up. You got Salvador got the overtake done. As well, watch out for these battles. Danny's going to get involved in this, but the main battle is Noble now. On the back straight, DRS is enabled for the Alfa Romeo overtake mode. And that is the move for P1. Noble takes the lead off the Japanese Grand Prix. Live from Suzuka.
Yeah, both of them got plenty. Both of them have got around 80 plus battery at the moment. So both of them are really saving their battery up to later on. Francis is really struggling. He's hoping those hards will start come back in a little bit later on in the race.
He's not that far off. He's only 1.5 off.
Yeah, but obviously those mediums just going to have a bit of extra pace for the first few laps. Like I say, those mediums do last quite a while. Remember, the tyre wear doesn't really drop off until around sort of mid 60%. I don't think the mediums will get that far, so they won't quite drop off. So Francis is going to really catch us up on pace.
Well, I think he's got it.
Yeah.
See. And Fever in. Oh.
Down it.
Mousage, Fever in, Mousage.
Salvador missing the apex there.
He's watching the stream. He says, I suck. So I said unlucky in Portuguese. Right then, Matt, here we go. We've got David Game back on the back.
Pit 10 penalty.
Here we go. Alright, David Game's going to get him down the straight then. All the time, this is helping.
A little bit of a moment to David Game there. He lost a little bit of time on the exit. He's struggling.
Here we go.
He's on the older tyres, Maldin T, so.
Yeah, it's the mediums as well. Here we go then.
Trying to make the move. Nah, it's too late.
Which is also not helping Francis, because with this DRS, yes, these two are battling.
Ooh, Salvador's wise. So we're a bit wide at turn 1, trying to make it.
But it's mainly, Matt, just DRS. Yeah, it's DRS that these front two are using to overtake. So that's not helping Francis, because obviously he's losing time down the pit straight.
Francis has gained 2 tenths in the last lap.
Yeah, but when it's DRS, he loses 2 tenths.
Well, it's going to happen to him. Naturally, but the thing is, even though David Game catches up to Noble, he then drops off again because of the dirty S, and it just levels itself back out again. Because Noble's time hasn't actually increased or decreased. So technically, it's still stable anyway. Regardless, so if that's actually
I wouldn't mind Francis catching up, to be fair. Yeah, it's going to be a banging battle match to the end.
Yeah, the only thing is Francis is having to use quite a lot of overtake. He's now down to 40% now. So these guys are really saving their battery rack out. Oh, as a
2, that's Toby.
I think he's gone straight on, Maldy. He's basically did what the Havifa guy did yesterday at the Polish guy, was it? He's basically done he's done a carbon copy of Tier 1.
I'll look at the full map. I'll look at the full map later and I'll see at that Red Bull.
Safety car. I wonder if anyone's going to pit for soft tyres. I think it might be quite a bit late now, but late enough to actually do that now. Oh, he's on the way. Oh, David Game's continuing. Francis is in. To David Game on the older tyres continues.
David Game shouldn't have done that.
Salvador stays out. Danny stays out.
They should have came in for softs.
Yeah.
As he said, mate, it's always best to be on the fresher tyre.
Especially this late on. It wasn't as bad yesterday because yesterday it happened very late, so everyone was installing quite fresh tyres anyway. But now, I mean, fresh softs compared to 12-lap old hards isn't a massive difference. But 0-lap old hards compared to 2-lap old mediums not a bad difference, though, is it? That was the situation yesterday. But now, David Game, he could easily drop down to P8, 9 for all we know. Just because he's on old
David Game, Matt. David Game is on 12-lap old hards.
Yeah, because he used one of the first cars to pit. He pitted like 10-11 from the mediums.
And Star is actually getting lapped. Star's been lapped in this Grand Prix, so his race is basically over.
Yeah. I think he's an AI anyway. Maybe that's just because he's on broadcast, maybe.
He's ghosting because he's been lapped. When you get lapped, you ghost, don't you?
Yeah, but I was looking at his throttle management, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in some sort of AI mode. Seth has got a chance to catch up here. Quite far behind he is, so he's got quite a while to catch up. The longer the safety car stays out, the better it is for Davigame and Salvador. Less laps they have to try and protect the
I'll feel for them. They should have came in. They should have came in the pit then.
Davigame's going to hope that Salvador just absolutely trains him up.
But to be fair, Salvador was telling me earlier that he doesn't want David Gay to win this race for the championship.
What should actually done, because Seven's got that 10-second time penalty, they should have just let him stay out, let him park the bus.
They should have actually. No, they should have.
Let him park the bus, and then let Salvador and Davigame pull away.
But they probably forgot about 10-second pen.
Probably, I was going to say they probably forgot about the 10-second time pen. To be honest, that is like the only case that in like so many seasons we've actually had the penalties actually carried across.
I think since Russia, do you know when Tris took someone out? Was it Tris? Someone took. Yeah, I'm tired as well, Matt. Don't worry. Someone outbroke themselves into the hairpin in the final sector at Russia, and they basically just literally booyaked.
There's a hairpin at Russia.
Booyaked the opponent.
I don't remember a hairpin.
Not the hairpin. The chicane at the end of sector 2.
There isn't a chicane in sector 2, Melody. There's 2 chicanes in the last sector.
You have no. I mean, you have the DRS straight, yes.
Yeah. Then you have that weird right-left down the straight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. No, you have the straight, and then you into the braking zone where Sainz crashed in real life. That's where it happened.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not really happened. It's in 90-degree corner chicane. Yeah.
Well,
it's a chicane.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
think
what it is.
the hairpin? Yeah. This is the hairpin that we're coming up to, Melody. 180-degree corner.
I ain't got a clue. Okay, just yeah. I just commentate and shout. I just commentate and shout, Matt, when there's 2 drivers going side by side. So, do you know what I mean?
Oh, no, Melody, that was me. He crashed into me.
Yeah, I thought it was you, but...
Yeah, because he hit me, because he went light on the brakes, and then obviously he punted me wide into the barriers. I remember that, yeah. I was going to say Tris, and then we mentioned Russia, and then Ray went, ding! Oh, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Right then, we'll see if the safety car can be in this or that then.
He will catch up. The safety car won't go until the end of the sector 2 sector anyway, so it'll come in about now. Well, first of all, Francis needs to catch back up to Alfa Romeo first.
No, looks like it's going to start for another lap.
It's going to come in, watch this. Told you.
Oh, okay, that's extremely fucking late there from Formula 1 FIA. Fucking hell.
No one can go side by side, do it.
That's going to cause some drivers off hard there, and we are going in Japan. Here we go then, Matt. Davigame and Salvador got to hope that these guys battle the major battles into turn 1.
Oh,
there's contact!
Ferrari.
There's contact! There's a Ferrari off the circuit there!
It's an Alfa Romeo circuit. It's Noble. Noble's off. He's been caught in his midfield traffic, Maldi.
Oh.
And he's got a passing time of annoying yellow flags as well. And he's down to last. He's done a mistake with Sefa. And now these 2 are falling back. There's a big drop off at the guys there. Comes now the rear end of this train.
Now it's kicking off. And Jeremy, there's a spin! Francie is out of the Japanese Grand Prix!
He's in the gravel.
Sefa's gone as well. Sefa's destroyed his car as well.
Told you, this could be this last stage car would make a break. As soon as you get yourself onto softs, you're back in the midfield group again. And now Joey's on for his win, Maldi. What has he come out of nowhere?
Oh my god, absolute
carnage
on the final few laps. Absolute carnage on the final few laps of the Japanese Grand Prix.
Imagine this podium, Joey, Danny and Pistem.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Callum's just got past. So imagine Callum, oh my, this could be a podium and a half here.
Oh my god.
Because Joey's now on the back of Davigame.
Here we go, Danny's coming through now, Danny's coming through.
Don't want to waste too much battery yet, you've still got 3 laps to go after
Matt,
this.
it's Danny versus Salvador, we know what happened in Canada last week.
Oh shit, yeah, fucking hell. Oh crap. Oh, he's hit the
Joey! Oh my
Salvador hit Joey. And then Joey hit Davigame in the cause of the chain reaction. Joey's got breeze past there, he just has the grip. And Salvador's got the straight line speed as well. Look at Salvador. Oh, he's had to back out there, isn't he? Suddenly, the race is back alive, Melody.
Yeah.
And now this is where
Scary
Danny really...
because you've got Danny versus Salvador. This is...
Oh,
we know what happened last week.
Oh, and the Mercedes is making contact. There's touches everywhere. And that's the one who's going to stick. The Seven's just absolutely mugged Callum for breakfast there. Remember, Seven's still got that penalty to carry, Molly.
Yeah, remember, Callum will still get P4 at this point. P5, sorry. Fucking hell, man. His stem set back here as well. So
back up the inside of Steph of back of 7, and he's up the inside, and he's got look, 7's got the better traction, Melody, out of the hairpin, and a bit better straight line speed as well, using plenty of overtake as Ivan. Oh, he was called Ivan anyway. Danny still can't get past Salvador. I'm surprised he didn't make a move up the hairpin or something. He's really struggling. He needs to get his move done, Melody. He's going to go 2 laps left here.
Here we go then.
He's going to be enabled on the basically on the last lap. Both using overtake here. Danny's trying to make a move. Oh, he's had lift off. He's using a lot of pointless overtake. Oh, he's got him for it.
Oh, he's got him the inside. Watch him move on the Mercedes. He pushed for Williams.
And Salvador's accelerated into him. Salvador just accelerated into him. He's just floored the throttle and just basically punted him wide. So that Salvador causing that collision there. As now Piston breeze. And Piston's actually got front wing damage here. He's missing the end plate.
Piston's got front wing damage.
He's got damage on his left end plate.
Right, Matt. Callum is behind Salvador now, and Salvador's going very slowly through this first section because he's on the hard compound tires. This is really slowing down.
He's got to find a way through it. He's got to make the move at the hairpin and then try and use. No! Salvador's just basically shut the door on Callum. You can't do that. Callum was there, and then Salvador just basically shoved him onto the grass.
Callum's going to be absolutely livid right now. He's going to be absolutely fucking fuming. Noble's coming through as well.
Noble's has got a penalty though, so that is one thing to take into account. But now 7's on the back of his teammate David Game. But there's many times our 7 is still going to finish pretty much dead last here in terms of
points. Some very aggressive, dirty driving from these guys. Quite dirty, man. I'm not going to lie.
Suddenly, this podium we thought we were heading ahead that would go well. Suddenly, he's not so good enough. And it looks like Callum is making a move back on Noble there, and Salvador is getting close to as well. Can he make a double overtake here, Maldi? Around the outside.
Here we go then into the hairpin. Come on,
bit of revenge maybe. Callum's going to do a strict back move here. Oh, watch out for Danny and Noble. Danny's made a move on Noble there, and Noble's clipped the grass and he's lost the rear.
Oh, look, yeah, and Piston's going to come through as well, Matt, down the straight.
Piston's got that front wing damage.
Callum and Salvador.
Piston's got. Oh, Piston's been hit by Jihan! And Jihan's got no front wing. I don't know where that's gone from. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Piston just can't seem to stay out of trouble.
And Callum's
off the circuit. Callum's off the circuit. Callum's doing what I did in the LCR in Japan last season.
This is mental, Matt. This is fucking crazy.
It was about a 10-car train. Now there's like 3 cars, 2 cars, 3 cars. This is the final lap, Maldi.
The final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. Absolute carnage.
And very unnecessary diving here. David Game. He's got the grip to do so. That's what Danny should. Oh, there's been a collision between the two DRT drivers. What is going on? Even between the two DRT drivers, there's still collisions happening.
What is going on? There's going to be a few pens. I think there's going to be a few pens coming our way for some of these drivers.
Yeah, you can't go on these results, Meldy, because it's going to be completely different by the time we get to the end. So, honestly, I don't even know what you're doing the run through because it will be completely different than when we put the end with.
Oh, well, Noble's in the slipstream once again.
Yeah, it was Joey. Joey's going to win this race by a mile, and Danny's trying to find a way through, and it's been squeezed out there as Joey's come out to win his race out of nowhere. He's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix. Ivan will pick up P2 on track. He will get a 10-second time penalty. That will drop him to at least P6, P5. Danny P4, Callum P6, Salvador P5. Noble's got a couple of 5-second time penalties. It's going to drop him back.
Well, Danny will get a podium. Danny will get a podium, so we can interview Danny. Because Seven's got a 10-second pen.
And Joey's won the race, if you're interviewing him as well.
Yeah.
Joey driver of the day. I don't know. There was way too much chaos.
Absolute carnage. Hold on.
There's your podium. Well, provisional podium. And that is your results. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going through it because it's pointless anyway. But yeah, that was just chaos. That was ridiculous. Just mayhem. Actually, Matt, you didn't actually mention that the £10 would actually carry on the Stewart's report.
Yeah, because he didn't finish in Canada, did he?
I know, but he didn't actually mention it. That's all. But
No. Well, it's very simple to understand from these drivers. But yeah, mental, absolutely crazy. Mental. We'll get the opinions then from the top two. Danny, well, the top whatever drivers that we can interview, Danny and Joey. Yeah. That was absolute.
Hold on. If that's the case, what happened to Ali Ferrari's penalty that you mentioned before? Because if that's the case for him, wouldn't it be the same case for Ali Ferrari from yesterday?
We'll talk about after the race.
He's mentioned it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
We'll do these interviews.
So everything, my brain's just suddenly just clicked about everything now.
Everything's just kicking off today. Danny, welcome to the interview. We're going to do it quickly because I think the stewards have got a few discussions to have. Danny, welcome to, you got a podium. Ivan didn't finish Canada, so his penalty was.
So I am on the podium.
You know what? I actually feel really bad for Ali Ferrari now, Matt.
Oh.
I've defeated it. I've actually defeated it. Right, sorry. Right, let's sort this out. Right.
Live tier 1 position changes.
I'm actually fuming. I'm fuming, Matt. I'm actually fuming. You fucked it. Right, Danny. Any comments on the end of lap chaos? It was very aggressive driving from pretty much all of you. But yeah, any comments on the yeah.
Well, I would have finished P2 without being shoved into the gravel. I thought I made a clean. I outbraked into the last turn. He had more straight line speed than me, so the only way to get past really was to outbrake him or out traction him. But the times I out tractioned him, he then just dumped his pack and then got past me again. So I saw an opportunity. I made a clean move. I left him space on the inside. So I went to then switch to the left, and he didn't leave me room on the outside. So I was ahead. So for me, that would be force another drive off the track. But if if it comes that I come P3, I'm kind of happy with that. But I feel like it should have been a P2. And yeah, I feel like this race is probably the best race pace I've had all year.
Yeah, it's very good pace from you, Danny.
Yeah, it was a good race up until that point. I think that last safety car with people being on different compounds, they were kind of sitting ducks. So I think David Game got saved by some interesting defending. But yeah, P3, I'm happy with that.
Joey, pretty easy race from you. Any comments? Any final comments on the race and how you feeling? You're back in tier 2 and you got a win, so it must be quite good that you avoided the chaos on the final safety car.
Yeah, I was quite happy. lost, didn't gain that much as I wanted. But yeah, I was really safe with the ball in between of the race. It saved me a lot of time. Front when I saw David game and said, okay, how to not all tires, knew the chance was to get at least a post win. I didn't. It was very
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. We will see everyone tomorrow for the Japanese Grand Prix Tier 3, where the combined championship leader, no, the combined championship winner and the reigning Tier 3 champion will be back on the circuit. STB will be back on the circuit at Suzuka Tier 3. If not, you can join us next week for the British Grand Prix. Goodbye.
And now we'll go and do my podium celebrations with Danny and Joey. Thank you.